with the interesting development that was in Argentina, as you see from our thumbnail and our title for today, Don't Cry for Me, Argentina. It seems that in Argentina, they have a new government in place, which is more libertarian. Okay, well, they say they're libertarian, and most libertarians that I know of. There's a few that I know. I'm more of a libertarian than I am anything else. And that's basically having less government and controlling our own stuff and doing things on our own without government involvement. Okay, and of course, the big thing with the new Argentinian president is he's right into Bitcoin, which is most libertarians are kind of cryptocurrency adjacent. Most of them, not all. I do know a few libertarians that aren't. So let's have a look. And I see Marlon's already asking that big question on the chat about CJ or CZ. That is already on our list of things to talk about today, because there's a big plan in place, like it or not, but we'll get to that soon. Okay, so let's have a look at the Argentina. How's it going to be for cryptocurrencies moving forward? Are they going to be actually going to Bitcoin as their preferred money system? Many of the smaller countries have turned into cryptocurrency, especially Bitcoin. And we're going to start to see a lot more of that moving forward, where their own currency just sucks, like ours is becoming. So they're getting into cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. So let's have a look at this Bitcoin situation in Argentina. The health of that, I think he's just talking. The first thing I'm picking up is he's just talking, just to say all the right, wonderful words at the right times to get himself elected. And I'm thinking that he's not going to be doing all the things that, of course, he's it could be something that's going to into more of a Bitcoin thing. It would be the best thing to actually ever happen to them. But I think most Argentinians are already into the cryptocurrency, at least the ones that I talk to, behind the scenes and hiding and all that wonderful stuff, because they have to. The whole Bitcoin thing in Argentina, I think they are going to be making quite a bit of money with that particular situation on the politician side, not for the people. Okay, so they are probably mining Bitcoin and all that wonderful stuff. I think the money for Argentina is going to be increasing because of the new standard of less regulation, less government, all that sort of thing. I think they are going to be doing that part, but as the Bitcoin part of things, I don't think they're going to be doing that anytime soon. Okay, because you got to deal with the American government and all the other governments out there that have another big plan, which we're going to get into in the next little while. And the new politician for Argentina is pretty good. He has good people and he has some good ideas. Unfortunately, he's not going to be fulfilling most of the things that he said to get elected. Okay, that's pretty much true of any politician. They say all the right things and they do all the right things, but they don't follow through on a lot of these things. It's just talking, right? Now, Bitcoin aside, which is a really good thing to have in a country, because I value freedom over safety. You can't have both. Okay? Can't have freedom and safety at the same time. Okay. Whenever you want safety or anything along those lines, you always give up your rights and freedoms for somebody to look after you. The more power you give to the government, right? Now, let's look at this particular change in the near future. How is it going to be doing for the Argentinians overall? Well, it'll be a lot healthier than it was before. It's kind of going to be a mishmash because he's going to still have to answer to the American and all the big wigs behind the scenes. Don't look behind the curtain. All the people that are actually pulling strings around the world. That is going to be something that's going to be coming up in a big sense in the near future. And I think the Argentinians are going to really start to see this in a big way. Of who's actually controlling everything. So they still have to play ball with the big players. But overall, for the regular people, I think the situation is going to become better and better and better over time. Financially, I think they're going to be getting out of those ruts and all that sort of thing, and maybe even losing a little bit of money as they go through the transition for the next 2 to 3 years. Change is good, but it's not always wonderful situation for everybody. Okay. Again, it's going to be good for the people overall, regardless of what the new politicians are going to be doing, because it leads into newer, better things after him. Okay. So this is just a stepping stone into something bigger for Argentina moving forward after when the next guy gets in or next person gets in there. So I think Argentina is going to do just fine.